gentlemen, here we go. As we get ready for race number 2, this is ski division, and here they go as they fan out. 22 riders on a 1.5 kilometer, 25 pin course. This should be exciting. Yesterday, Jean-Baptiste Bottier of France came away with the victory by 3 seconds, but the man who made an ace of a start and pushing his way toward the front, Jeremy Prix. And as they go through, Bottier has the lead as they slide through. Looks like he has moved himself up into that second place in that number 95 machine. Question is, what happened to Jeremy Prix? He's going to be up in there in top 3. They're starting to pan out already. But Jean-Baptiste Bottier had a wonderful start. And this man who finished last year 6th in this World Championship, he tied for 2nd in the race in France at the Grand Prix and never raced the rest of the year. But he is a man to be reckoned with. He was not passed yesterday once he took over the lead. And the question is, can he be checked off this year and this afternoon, and can they steal that number 1 position from him? Christopher Courtois in that second place position. As they fan out here, good field of riders. This is going to be a 17-minute race plus 1 lap. Here for the ski division, a problem down in the far corner, and they were able to gather back up and they continue on. All right, here they come. Here's our leader, your leader in that number 1 spot. In the second place position, number 95 is Courtois, and then Jeremy Prix in the 3rd position, and up into the 4th spot as the ship Fabius, and behind him, making a run, trying to come there, Alberto Monti having another quick start. Monti started 5th yesterday. He started down in the 11th position and finished in the 5th spot. Bottier, your leader by 2.5 seconds. Jeremy Prix looks like he has slid himself up into 2nd place, and Prix looks like he's in a number 2 position. According to our weekend, to make it 2 for 2, the native out of Corsica is 24 years old, accelerating down into the far north side of the course. He goes to the inside. Looks like now some strategy being played. And it looks like Courtois in that yellow and white machine, number 85, going to the inside. Let's see who's got the advantage. Courtois trying to close up. It was 2.5 seconds last time. And Jeremy right behind in 3rd. It's a close 1, 2, 3. And in the 3rd place, Nacho Ruelas, as he is trying to stay right there with him in that number 36 boat. So the difference between 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, just 1.8 seconds. Let's see what happens here this time. Can Bottier pull away? He's got a 1.4 second advantage. This time they switch. Bottier goes to the inside. Courtois goes to the outside. Let's see who pays off this time. But Jeremy Prix trying to stay right there side by side for 2nd position. Prix now noses himself up into the 2nd place. Moves into that 2nd place position. So Jeremy Prix comes up and slides himself into the inside lane past the start-finish line here on lap number 4 and gets himself into the runner-up spot. He's 0.6 of a second off the leader. So Prix, who finished 2nd yesterday, the 22-year-old from southern France, has moved him down on the far east side of the course. Here they come, and there's nobody in front. We're going to see pure speed strategy now being played. Prix goes to the inside, on the outside. Bottier. Let's see what Bottier does. The leader, who's going to come out with the advantage? Oh my! Side by side, and Prix moves out in front as they go down the front. 2nd. And back farther as Nacho Ruelas. And as we look farther down, Bottier obviously with a problem. Disappointed. There's something wrong with that machine. You can listen to the exhaust now, knowing that machine is getting more and more sour as the race goes on. He is having engine problems, and he is drifting quickly back. He has gone from number 1 to number 5 in the last lap, and he obviously has got problems with that machine. At the start-finish line as they literally almost streak themselves off into oblivion, but were able to save it going and turning side by side. So the battle for the final 2 podium positions and where they're going to finish is still very much up for grabs. 2nd place battle. Jeremy Prix on his final few Moscoso. Prix with a 17-second lead the last time around. Put your hands together for the man from France. Jeremy Prix, second in the championship last year, starts off 2011 with a second place yesterday and first today. He will be the overall victor here. And in the run for second place, still not over yet. And it looks like, yes, it will be. Taco Armilas from Spain finishing in the second position. Part of any event on the start, they're going to come racing down. They get to green and we are about ready to go. We're underway. And they officially start this 25-lap runabout feature, race number 2, weekend number 1 of 2011 here on the UIM Aquabike World Championship. Yesterday it was Narbin Hindi in the Faza boat, and it looks like he's right there again. As he has, he's moved into that number 1 spot. And Frankie Zapata back in second, and Francois Midori back in the third position. 1, 2, 3, pretty much the way we saw it yesterday. What a great hole shot from Narbin Hindi from the UAE as he powers his way up toward the front and now takes the lead. Yesterday he got crossed up down on the east side of the course as a drifting buoy caused him to get a little bit nervous, and he couldn't make up his mind, and he chose the wrong route around, and they drove right past him. But today he said, I won't make that same mistake twice. Let's see what happens for the man from the UAE, Narbin Hindi, as we look farther back with Walid Al-Shashani from Qatar, as he is staying up in the top 10. Narbin Hindi now here on the very first lap as the safety vehicle gets out of the way as our leader comes through on the south side, through the left-hander, now through the right-hander. Now you can choose which way to go on the course. He goes to the inside, and yes, on the outside will be Frankie Zapata. He likes Zapata. Let's see what's better coming through, and it looks like Hindi chose the right one as he comes by. Let's see which way he goes this time around. He elects to go again to the inside. And this time, behind him, Frankie Zapata elects to try it this time himself. He's going to elect to not challenge him on the outside alternate route. He stays right there behind it. It looks like he has lost some ground. 3.5 seconds on the back markers as he is on a torrid pace. Again, going to the inside. Narbin Hindi trying to square off the right hander. Now comes through. Here's your leader now circling through lap number 3 complete in the books. And Hindi in the first spot. Second spot, Zapata. 3.1 seconds. West Coast home around the right-hander. Now with 2 more corners to go, through another right-hander. Now the left-hander. Frankie Zapata, put your hands together for the Frenchman who wins back-to-back. They'll advance the heats here in Doha Bay. He'll capture the victory for the 2nd straight day in that #1 machine. And struggling to get home, but having a whale of an afternoon. We look for Nadir bin Hindi, the rider from the UAE. As he came through 8.8 seconds, he'll finish in 2nd. And in 3rd place and coming around to take the checkered flag, Cyril Lemoine just in front of Francois Midori of France as he comes.